Yeah, hi girls. This is going to be dropped into the file, which is all about, I think it's week 8, week 9, which is the Grand Tour. Um, I thought about this assessment for a while, a few years to be honest, and it's a bit demanding, it's a bit different, it's a bit out there. It asks you to be a little bit creative and a little bit imaginative, and I think that's one thing that, given that you're at home for this assessment phase and period, I think you've got time to do that. Now, the way I see it is that you have complete control over this piece of work. Right? I'm not saying it's got to be done in any one format. It can be done something like this. You're going to sell it to me. It can be done as a Word document or a publisher, and I think I've put that in the kind of the blurb and the description of the task. But really, you are offering a grand tour from Australia to the sites of the World War One battles, and you must go to Turkey for Gallipoli, and you must go to Europe, France and Belgium for the Western Front. Where you go on those days, how many days you go for, is at your discretion. So you have to work out the flight times. You have to work out the fact that after you fly from Australia to Europe, you're going to need a day to recover from your jet lag. You've got to find some hotels close to the places that you want to visit. You've got to research how much those hotels cost, because you've got to put a costing together here. Now, if it works out that your little trip on the Gallipoli and the Western Front tour, your Great War tour, is going to cost $30,000, well, not many people are going to take it. But if you can sell something to or advertise something that is going to cost a reasonable amount for and maybe it'll be just an individual, maybe it'll be a couple, maybe it'll be a family. If you can price something and research it, that comes in at, I'm not going to give you a figure because you'll be doing the research, but bear in mind and keep mindful of the fact that you've got hotels and you've got visits and you've got to identify which places you're going to visit. So which war cemeteries, which World War One battlefield sites are you going to go to? Which ones are you not going to go to? Because it's critical that you make these decisions. All of this will be fed into from what you have done in the course of the last few weeks. In the course of the week 8 and week 9, I certainly want to do a little overview of the assessment piece of the ideas, but I want the questions to come in the team section. The questions are going to be specific, not I don't get it, what do I do? Because you read those instructions and you follow those, the course that we've done over the course of the weeks of the term. If you follow those instructions, you'll have a really good idea of the war and where people would want to go if they were going to go find out more about this war, because people do, right? It's a really, really big tourist area. So this is something that I think is quite nice because it covers the humanities and the history, but it also covers a little bit of business because you're working out on costings, and it also covers some of your English because you'll be effectively advertising this as a tour. So you will want to make sure by using persuasive language that you can get people on this trip. So it's a bit of an all-inclusive one. It picks up on a lot of your cognitions. You're explaining, you're identifying, you're drawing conclusions, you're costing and using math skills as well. So it's like I said at the start, it's a bit out there. Let's see how we go. All right, we're taking it's not something we've done before, so let's give it a go. All right, enjoy. Cheers. Bye.